Hi there. Hello. Welcome to my deck. Today I am reading to you outside, so there might be some different noises that you hear. You might hear dogs barking or neighborhood people making noises, and that's okay. We're just going to go with it. I'm trying to get some fresh air and wanted to bring you out here with me today. So hopefully you've gotten some fresh air today and you're having fun and enjoying springtime. It's nice, and the weather's supposed to get nicer here in Virginia, where I live, over the next few days, so I'm looking forward to that and more outside time. We've had a lot of animal books lately, and guess what? I have another one. This one is the famous Curious George, and this is Curious George Visits the Zoo. We've had a bunch of zoo books too, so I think we're kind of used to those. Hopefully, you're not tired of them, and we're still enjoying all of the animal books that we've had. All right, let's get started. Curious George visits the zoo. This is George. George was a good little monkey and always very curious. One day, George's friend, like the man with the yellow hat, said, "How would you like to see a real elephant, George? Let's go to the zoo." They're going to go see a real elephant. Have you seen a real elephant before? There was a lot to see at the zoo. What animals do you see there? There were giraffes with necks so long they seemed to reach to the sky. You see the giraffes? You see the elephants? What's right here? Kangaroos, seals, and the kangaroos carrying their babies in special pockets. And finally, did I skip a page? Let's make sure. Nope. And finally, there were the elephants with their floppy ears and their long trunks munching on hay. It was lunchtime, and George was starting to feel hungry. He saw people enjoying their lunches on park benches and others picnicking on the grass. Have you gone on any picnics recently? Take off your shoes in the grass and enjoy some sunshine and some food? "I am going to find out what time they feed the lions," said the man with the yellow hat. "Please wait here and try not to get into any trouble, George." Sometimes George gets into trouble because he's pretty curious. While George was waiting, he saw a zookeeper with a pail of bananas for the monkeys. Are those the monkeys right there? No, that's not the monkeys. What are those? Zebras. The keeper put the pail down to get a drink at the water fountain. George was hungry, so he grabbed the pail and ran away with it. Oh no, look, there he goes. "Hey!" shouted the keeper. "Stop that monkey!" But George kept on running. Pretty fast monkey there. There was a crowd of people standing near the monkey house. This would be just the place for George to hide. You see the monkey house there? And there's George. Standing by the cage was a little boy holding a red balloon with a long string. All of a sudden, one of the monkeys reached out and snatched the string from the boy's hand. Look at those monkeys, though. Do those monkeys look like George, or are they different? There's some things that are the same, similar, and some things that are different. The monkey took off with the balloon and climbed to the top of the cage. Do you see the monkey with the balloon? Where'd it go? But when he tried to squeeze the balloon through the bars, it was too big, and the other monkeys started to shriek and scream. Oh my goodness. What do you think's going to happen with that balloon? He's trying to pull it through the bars. What's going to happen? The little boy started to cry. "Please, can somebody get his balloon back?" asked the mother, but none of the people could reach that high. George knew what to do. With the pail in his hand, he climbed up to the top of the cage. Do you see George? There he goes. What does he still have? And look, There's the balloon that the monkey's trying to get in there. What do you think's going to happen? Could we predict? Could we try to figure out what could happen? George has the bananas, and the little boy wants the balloon back, but the balloon is way up high. Do you think George is going to help? He took a few bananas and fed them to the monkeys. While the monkeys were eating, George snatched a balloon and swung down from the cage. Is that what you thought was going to happen? Did you think he was going to feed the monkeys and get the balloon? I bet you thought about that. He handed the balloon back to the boy. Was the boy happy? Just then, the man with the yellow hat came running. "George!" the man cried. "I have been looking all over for you." "Please don't be angry with him," said the mother. "He saved my son's balloon." So, then, George had saved the day, but he was still very hungry. "Now it's time to feed ourselves, George," said the man, and that's what they did. All kinds of bananas. Do you like having bananas? So, George did do something he wasn't supposed to do when he took the bananas and ran, but then he was helpful, right? So, I hope that you are being helpful with your family and you are doing what mom and dad ask you to do. And I will see you in a few days. I love you and I miss you. Bye.